Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 75. We've come a long way. Yeah, can you believe it? We're already at 75. We only started last week, right?
Yes.
No.
I did. I mean, for the longest time, I just kind of skated through. I really just started last week.
We've been going at this for over a year now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of cool things happen tonight. We have a cool thing for you tonight. If you listened last week, we sort of made the announcement at the end, but we have some very special guests on tonight. We kid about our different vaults that we have. Chris has his animator's vault where he brings everybody from animation that's worked on movies and stuff, and then I have my YouTube vault of all the people that I've met throughout the YouTube world. So tonight we're diving into that vault. We're going into the tubes of you, or the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to go into the tubes of you.
Oh,
We're
not doing that.
I went off this ride.
We are a family-friendly podcast, so we will not do that.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. This one will be flagged. Anyway, so we have with us tonight Brock and Promise from Ears2You. You can find them on YouTube. They are vloggers. They have over 15,000 subscribers, well over 1 million views. And they are here tonight with us. Hey, Brock. Hey, Promise. Thank you for joining us on I Am Geek.
Thank you for having us.
What's up?
Hey, gang, might I add.
So, you guys were recommended. I've seen some of your videos before, but one of our listeners said, "Hey, you need to have Ears2You on." I said, "Well, let's have him on." So we did the little tweet, and got it all set up.
A little tweet, now a little meet.
No. But you guys have been, it looks like, been vlogging since 2015, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
that's when we kicked it off,
Yeah.
sort of casually.
I did a deep dive. I went all the way back.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
One-
How deep have you divin?
February 8th, 2015.
Okay.
Okay.
All the way back to that's the first one that's on there. Now you may have stuff that's hidden on there that nobody else has seen.
Do we?
No, I
No.
think we started out a channel that was just under my name, and we didn't have a name. And we put out some stuff there that I
Yeah.
don't think made it. And we started the channel on there.
But
and
everything
then,
that's on Ears2You is
right.
been.
We basically re-uploaded our first Disney vlog from the original channel to
Yeah.
that channel, even though it was months later, and then we kicked it off that way.
Yeah.
Once we came up with our clever name.
Yeah, I didn't want it to be just his name. That was not going to work for me. Clearly.
Well, maybe you guys could give us a little background of how you started on this cool, crazy journey, and why
Yeah,
you
for
chose
sure.
to do what you did. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start it off because I definitely started it off. We moved to Nashville, what was it? I don't know, 5 years ago now?
Yeah.
Well, we've been up there for 6 months or so, and we go to Disney all the time when we lived in Florida. We'd moved from here up to Nashville. And so I was just kind of looking for some sort of Disney fix. So I started going on YouTube and just watching people basically walk through parks, just holding a camera, like just not saying anything. It's just like you don't know
Creepy
who's,
tour.
but it's probably a
Creepy
very
Disney
scary
tours.
clown or something. But, just at the end, he turns it on himself. But no, we were watching stuff like that, and then I just let it like autoplay. And one time, like a video, I think it was either Adam the Woo or Tim Tracker, was at Disney World, and then they were talking to the camera. And I was like, what the heck is this? Promise got home. And I was like watching it. And she's like, this is really lame.
I did not get it at first at
No.
all. I thought it was a little weird and creepy because I grew up, like I said, going to Disney since I was like 3 years old. So to film something that seemed like so personal and so like magical seemed like a bit off-putting. But then I think from that
it
day
won
that
you
that
over.
happened, that moment happened, I think we were vlogging like 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yeah, it was weeks. Yeah, basically, like, I just kept watching, and then she got hooked because it's like, well, once you watch the same people for a while, you get to know their personalities, and it's more than just the parks. It's more than just, you know, the rides and the whatever restaurants and everything. So we got more into it from that aspect, and then we looked at it like, oh, you know what? You know who's got good personalities? Us. No, she said she wanted to do a Disney vlog, and yeah, our first time going to Disney, her car broke down.
Yeah.
We had to take a taxi from, where was it?
It was like, I wish that we
What
could
was the
like
town
redo
called?
that moment in our life in a vlog now, because it'd be so much better, because it was like a soap opera moment. But yeah, we broke down. It was literally called Wildwood, Florida.
Yeah.
It was creepy and very Saw-like.
Far enough
But
away
that was
that
the
it,
first Disney vlog.
yeah, and it was far enough away that it cost an arm and a leg to get us to Disney, which we had to be for my friend's wedding. So our Disney
the guy on the
vlog,
side of the road playing a banjo.
yeah. So our Disney vlogging career started out with just a terrible thing happening. We left that car in Florida.
You belong to Florida now.
Exactly. Yeah, Florida has taken you back onto itself.
But I feel like it was the most natural thing that we've ever done, like in our whole lives. Like, I come from a theater background. He comes from a music TV background. So even when we started it, even our families were like, oh yeah, makes sense. Like, it wasn't like anything that we even had to think about.
Yeah, we unknowingly had sort of a little bit of
it.
the skill set,
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah.
And if we wouldn't have moved to Nashville, we probably would have never started vlogging, because we would have never even sought out like trying to watch something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and as things got going, it's just like we kept pushing. We found out really early that people didn't like when we daily vlogged. Because I mean, I guess we were just stretching content.
Oh yeah, we lost subscribers.
We lost subscribers.
Too much of us is just too much, clearly.
But you know, we kept going just because it really is just fun for us, and it's a great It was a great scrapbook for when we got back from our trips, sitting down, editing together all the fun stuff you did. You know, watching it, and then you know, people started eventually watching it. We made friends with tons of other YouTubers, and people helped elevate us to a spot we couldn't have gotten, and we just got, you know, thrown into it to a point to where we're like, we should maybe take this a little seriously. Like, you know, let's not just do this just for mom and dad and us. You know what I mean? So we just started trying to, I don't know, make better produced videos, I guess, or just produce more like our personalities than just like I don't keep up with Disney news. I'm a huge Disney geek, but I hate just like knowing every single detail that's going to happen. So that's like, I knew I wasn't going to go that way, like the informative way. Like, just so you know, next month, this restaurant's going to be, you know, something else, because I don't keep up with it. So I knew mine was just going to be me acting like an idiot around Disney World.
We accomplished
and so that's where we went towards, and that's where we are today.
Well, that's cool. So I get you guys grew up basically loving Disney. I think I saw in one of the videos, Promise, did you work for Disney?
Yeah, I did. I worked at the Great Movie Ride.
Oh,
yes.
Rest in peace.
I know, it's always an and then I know it is. That's one of the most horrible mistakes, I think. But it's also near and dear to my heart because I worked there. It was so much fun. It was awesome, but I definitely prefer to be a park goer than a park employee, for sure.
I worked at Disney for a month, and that was enough for me.
Yeah.
It was a college program, and basically I was my background in college my major was Parks and Recreation. And I'm like, oh, let's do my internship at Disney. It'll be great.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then they learned that I worked at a restaurant as a cook for 6 years. And so they put me in Tony's Town Square.
Whoa.
And in the kitchen. And then my school found out, and they're like, we're not giving you credit for that. And so I said, see ya. And
and that's the end of that.
That's like, to me, that's special though, because to me, you worked on Main Street, and I think that's pretty cool.
Well, in the deep bowels of Main Street.
Underneath
It
Main
counts.
Street.
It counts.
Oh, in the tubes of you, as
Yeah.
they said.
Yeah, the tubes of you. They wouldn't let us go to the front of the house. We stood in the back, prepared the food. But it was fun while I was there. But I couldn't stay and then have to repeat a whole section of my college to work at Disney.
Yeah.
But I love going to Disney. And
Yeah,
it's one of my
definitely.
favorite things to do.
Now, is everyone Disney, Universal, everything, or are some people not park people?
Of us,
Oh.
all of us.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
just all people.
just
Yeah, all people.
The whole world.
We're,
I'm
yeah,
fine.
we're all we all love Disney.
Chris just got
Yeah.
back from a Disney cruise.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we
very.
Well,
we
Bucket
typically
list.
we got on the cruise line. Yeah, we got on the cruise line junket. We haven't been able to get off. We haven't been to a park in a while.
Yeah.
Because we lived in Florida, and we were like an hour from Disney, and we'd go to downtown Disney when it was called downtown Disney. So it's been a while back. And we do that every other weekend. And my sister-in-law works for Disney. She's like a
Nice.
travel agent type person. And so every now and then we get like free tickets from her, and that'd be awesome. But that was a long time ago. Then we moved to California near Disneyland, and we go there a little bit,
So
which
good.
is. But now we're in Texas, and there's no Disney. But they started doing the cruise line. They started doing the cruise line out of Galveston.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is a few hours
Down by
Disney.
like down the road. So
Yeah.
down about Rhine. So we go do that. We just did the British Isle cruise. We went around
Nice.
England, Ireland, Scotland.
Oh,
Oh.
And
wow.
He's out.
Very
yeah,
fancy.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I will get myself on a Disney cruise one day.
Oh.
It's gonna
She's
happen.
going to smuggle herself aboard.
One way or
It's like
another.
seriously one of the best vacations I've had,
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
just everything's just done for you. It's prepared for you. You just go and you just relax. Even if you do a bunch of excursions, all that's kind of like laid out for you. So and it's got the magic of Disney all around you. Keep
Yeah.
doing it. So it's,
Yeah.
That's awesome. My sister just got back from a Disney cruise. She loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it was just easy. Just
I-
like
I
easier
for
than any
some-
park experience.
I, for some reason, though, I'm like oddly fascinated by that they had to get like the Coast Guard's permission to paint the lifeboats Mickey yellow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that in the documentary, and for some reason, I think that that's so cool that Disney did they have to do that? No, but they were like, these are going to be Mickey's shoes, the yellow color. I think it was cool that they did that.
It's great. Yeah, when you pull into port, wherever you're going, all the other people on all those other cruise ships just come out on the deck and just watch your ship come in
Oh,
and just
dang.
stare like, and just drool, because like it's just the nicest ship there.
And you just pour champagne over the side of it and
I
laugh.
don't even move.
Throwing money.
They give you free money on Disney cruise ships. It's great.
Disposable money.
Did you see that there's a new port that they're opening up? I don't know when, but it's New Orleans.
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah.
So that's closer to me. So it's like 6 hours to New Orleans from here. So 6 or so hours, whatever it is. But so that's doable for me now.
Yeah, that
yeah.
makes sense.
And a good reason to go to New Orleans.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can take a
Yeah.
train to New Orleans
Oh, wow.
and then get on a cruise ship. Of course, the
Memphis?
train would take. Yeah.
That's all.
No way.
People do it during like the like Mardi Gras and stuff. I think more,
Right.
So you can-
Well,
I do miss
so you
that.
can, yeah.
I miss
Yeah,
that about
lose
Nashville,
inhibition.
that people use trains there, where beaches, there's
They're
trains.
Beaches, no trains.
No, there's literally train tracks that people have been taking cheesy music photo pictures on with no trains on for years.
Yeah, like every band photo on the train tracks. with,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
house. Yeah, that's what we have.
That's what our train tracks are.
Just somebody scratching their head.
Yeah. Yep. Usually the drummer.
Yeah.
It's just a big line of bands just waiting to take pictures on the
Yeah,
track.
exactly. With that couch. That couch stays
Yeah.
there. The couch is movable upon the tracks.
I'm sure we probably took some of those, Katrin, sometime in our
We did.
musical
And
careers.
I remember specifically saying, I'm going to do this in that one picture. I'll be the guy.
I think we're all guilty of, if being in bands, of taking some pretty band generic photos.
Oh yeah, I am not without guilt for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, yours are the worst.
Spider that.
I wish I could just flash them up on the screen for you guys.
Well, most people are listening, so they would.
I know, but just so they would hear laughter from them, and
Okay.
then they would
Yeah, we do that all the time. We go like, look at this picture, and then we're like, oh wait, nobody can see that but us. But it's just for us. So you do have speaking of music, you do have a musical background.
Yeah.
And I watched the video a while ago, and I guess your musical name now is a Bear Hat, which is
I said it, and then like months later, I realized there's a lot of other people called it, so I'm reconsidering that. But yeah, for right now, that's what it's called.
Just
Be a certain kind of my music, not like all of it. Just the one genre of sort of stuff that I'm making goes under that moniker, under that hat. But the rest of the stuff is just I don't know what it's gonna be.
So what are you working on? Are you working on now?
Cat hat.
Cat hat. Yeah,
there's cat hat, and then there's puppy hat.
Probably is.
These are names that are far more original than bear hat. I found out. But yeah, I'm working on. I've got a record that I'm gonna put out either this weekend or early next week. That's like all.
Wait, are you like announcing this right now?
I announced it. I think I announced it on Twitter too.
Oh.
But it's gonna be all
exclusive.
Like theme park related. Exclusive. Like, it's gonna be all theme park related. So either it's gonna be something from an attraction, like a sample from one of the attractions, or a sample from a movie that one of the attractions is based on. Just so everything ties in. Probably like 8 or 9 songs, and that should drop soon. I just gotta mix it, just like get every volume right. That's the easy part.
Yeah. It's so crazy now how, because I remember in college, recording an album like compared to today, where it's just like we recorded a couple and it was just like a long process, and today people are like, yeah, I started an album, it'll be out in a couple of weeks, and you're like, what?
Right. Yeah, I know. It's like wait on release dates. You had to send it off to people and all this stuff. Now you're just like, that's me tapping on something,
right?
And then a song's done and it's done.
Yep.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah. Well, that should be pretty cool. I've got a much broader project that is coming out. I haven't really talked about it, but that's going to come out. It's going to be like a full-on sort of band thing, but I think it's just going to be me. But we're a couple months out on that one. That's going to be a bigger deal. That'll be like the old days where there's like a release date.
Yeah, that's so cool. You got any questions about music before we move on, Katrin?
No.
I know I'm just pointing at the screen. Who knows who I'm actually pointing at? For me, Katrin is over here. So
I'm up here.
I love doing this visual back.
We're all looking at one another right now, like silly children.
So I love Halloween. I love Christmas.
Sure.
But you guys have taken it a step further, and I want to hear about all this. I want to hear about fake Christmas, and I want to hear about Falloween, because I'm going to tell you, I want to start celebrating this because it sounds like a load of fun to me.
I think we just really like to celebrate and to have holidays, and so we just create things that don't exist to have more of them.
Well, yeah, we get like that Christmas itch you know, it's the Christmas in July thing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think it's like genetically handed down too, because like both of our parents are also holiday freaks. Like,
that's
love
true.
Christmas. Like, my parents go crazy for Halloween. My dad has like over 100 Halloween inflatables that we put up at Fort Wilderness every single year. So I really think that if you like are really obsessed with like having holidays and the camaraderie and just like the quality time that something like that builds, it's like, it makes sense. Like, make up your own. So when people are like, boo, Valentine's Day is fake, I go, it's another day to have fun.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Still
Just
fake,
even
but whatever.
But Halloween actually does have a pretty funny story because the reason
Oh,
why it
yeah.
exists is because I'm just lazy. I don't want to have to take down Halloween and then put up Thanksgiving decorations. So it just goes up together and then all goes away together when it's time for Christmas.
And it should be noted that I think both of these things took place when we were trying to do daily, just somewhat reaching at anything we could think of. So we're like, July, Christmas in July. Let's go get a ham. You know what I mean? And just like when you have to find the content in the banal normal stuff.
Yeah.
So we're just like, we're gonna decorate for fall today.
Well, and I think
let's
when we lived in
make a video out of that, and then we just continue to do it the next year.
And when we lived in Nashville, we were like away from our family.
That's true.
So like
For most
having our
holidays.
own little holidays made it feel like, oh, we were there for 4th of July when you were watching all those Hallmark Christmas Channel movies in July.
Christmas Channel.
Or like Christmas movies.
Hallmark
But
Channel.
yeah.
Sure.
So I think that's another reason why we did it. We really were trying to like feel like we were building memories there. Or is that way too deep and we were just
No.
like trying to make cool vlogs? Maybe that did. I'm not sure.
I mean, I was impressed because
Yeah.
I was like, for fake Christmas, which I like that name better than Christmas in July. Fake
Oh, yeah.
Christmas, you put up a Christmas tree. It wasn't like, oh, we're celebrating Christmas. There was a Christmas tree, and there was
Yeah.
Christmas
and
dinner,
there's
and there were
turkeys
presents.
and chickens,
Yeah,
and there
presents.
were definitely presents.
And
Or
I'm almost.
was it even Christmas if there aren't presents?
I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm ashamed to admit how long that Christmas tree stayed up. But it was right on into August.
Nice. We had ours through like just for regular Christmas up through February one year,
Oh,
or
that's
Valentine's. Had the Christmas tree still up.
No.
Just put some hearts on it. It's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Yeah, in college, I lived in an apartment once, and we had a Christmas tree, and I mean we were college kids, so the Christmas tree is up till July. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
We
So
just
you
like,
could have just celebrated fake Christmas.
yeah,
like that.
we just like
Yeah,
left it
there.
up. We're like, you gonna take it down? Nah. All right.
It'll be Christmas again one of these days.
Yeah.
Oh, heavens.
So you do in Halloween. It sounds like I'm like saying like Falloween, like you're celebrating Jimmy Fallon or something.
We do.
We celebrate him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He goes on top of your fake Christmas
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah.
Fallon Angel.
Up there cooking. Fallon Angel. I like that. Everyone needs a Fallon Angel.
Yes, I'm gonna put one on my tree this year.
That's gonna be they got to make that product now.
Yeah.
It has to be out there.
For Halloween though, you guys do have a mascot, right? When you
Oh,
call-
Oh yeah, Phil the weird pilgrim.
Yeah. And that's the best part is he's at Thanksgiving. He's not
He's
fall or
Thanksgiving, but he
Halloween,
was.
But he's in the zone.
But his origins are a Bell's Outlet, first off. But
this is the weirdest part.
I bought it as a Christmas present for her.
He
We were pretty broke that year.
he was like, you said you didn't have any Thanksgiving decorations.
They were
And so
cheap
I
at
got
Christmas.
a pilgrim at Christmas. It was adorable.
Yeah. No, it's the weirdest looking pilgrim ever. He's got his bottom half is someone else's bottom half. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
He's a pear-shaped man. And you know what? But he represents everything I believe in about
Yeah.
Thanksgiving and Halloween.
Oh man, most pilgrims I think are pear shaped. I think that was
That was kind of part of their
yeah.
thing. That's why the long skirts and stuff.
That's why they had to leave Europe. They were shunned
Yeah.
for their pear shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shunned.
No pears over.
So not only Disney, but I saw on some of your vlogs you have visited a place probably a few times that it's a special place for me because it's actually where I got engaged.
Oh.
Dollywood.
Oh yes, I love Dollywood.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe you got engaged.
Yeah,
there.
that's
That is
amazing.
precious.
At the little country
The
church.
chapel?
Yeah, the chapel.
Oh,
Yeah.
we did not. We went to a service there once.
Oh,
It was like
cool.
so special and like
Yeah.
magical.
It was such a strange theme park experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really interesting.
It's like, all right.
Well,
now
even
let's sing a
my
few
my
hymns.
parents came with us, and my dad is like, I don't like calling him an ex-pastor. It makes it seem like he did something wrong. But he just doesn't pastor anymore. He still does, like, he'll do like a Children Fridays morning service or something like
Yeah.
that. But anyways, they came with us, and I thought they were gonna love it, and even they a little bit were like, "This is a little weird in a theme park."
Yeah.
But for an engagement, I would imagine it was like breathtaking.
Like the couple runs out down the aisle and they hop on the slide winder, and that's
Exactly. You just get tossed off. Wedding pictures.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, we got engaged. It was funny. I mean, you don't really probably want to hear the story, but I'll tell it anyways. We walked in the chapel, and I'm like, okay, this is, I'm gonna do it here. And then she like walks out of the chapel, and I'm like, what the?
Oh, no.
Okay. And then there's a bench out front, and so I'm gonna do the thing where, the cheesy thing, bend down, on one knee and stuff. So I bend down, and she goes, "Oh, thanks," and she sits on my knee, sits on my lap.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, well, let's just go with it. Okay.
That's
Seriously
amazing.
Adorable.
Yeah.
That is so cute.
Long ago.
And no, it's not the cheesy thing to get down on one knee.
Yeah.
It's the proper
Yeah.
thing.
I tried.
There you go.
I tried.
But it was,
Awesome.
hey, sometimes you just need a seat, too.
Do it for the
Yep.
story, bro.
Sometimes you want to
Story
get
is
engaged sitting
everything.
down.
Yeah. And it was Christmas time, so they had all their Christmas lights up.
Oh, nice. Oh, I
And it was
love it at
chilly.
Christmas.
Oh, it was chilly, I bet. Did you get their hot chocolate?
Probably, yeah. I
Oh.
mean,
The
Been a
hot
long
chocolate
time.
at Dollywood is like better than any hot chocolate.
yeah.
The food at
I don't remember-
Dollywood is
I don't remember the
probably
chocolate.
it's really
The
The
food is
cinnamon
so
bread
good. Oh.
is really good.
Oh,
yes.
Definitely.
Oh,
definitely. Miss
And then
Lillian's chicken
Miss Lillian's
Yeah.
fried chicken,
buffet. Oh,
and
my
they
goodness.
have the flavored popcorn, and it's different for each season. And at like Christmas, there was like this chocolatey flavored popcorn. It was so good.
Wow, you're
Man.
enthralled by this popcorn.
Wow. He just reminded me of all this Dollywood
Oh, yeah.
food.
I'm ready to go back to Dollywood now.
Yeah.
Oh, when you walk through that centerpiece where they're cooking food on both sides of it, and it's like peppers and sausages.
Oh, yeah.
and you just eat there for the rest of the day
Yeah.
because
think
you
they
can't
need
go
to play
anything
up
around because I'm scared of them.
I think they need to play up the Dolly Parton thing a little bit more, though, because you
Yeah.
got the Mickey ears at Disney. I think you need
Right.
a big Dolly Parton wig.
Oh, wig, yes, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dolly Parton
Yeah.
wig,
The wig.
yes.
What were
You
you
go
thinking?
wig.
on wig.
What were you thinking? The big stick.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking the
Understand.
broad shoulders.
Yes, broad
Oh,
shoulders.
yeah. Yeah, the working girl shoulders, the 9 to 5 shoulders. Yeah,
Yeah,
I need those.
the shoulder pads, the straight one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
her like theme is like a butterfly. That's what they're
Yeah, they
like
got
Mickey
butterflies
Mouse
everywhere.
is.
Yeah. That's how she rolls. Yeah, I remember we grew up in Tennessee, so I remember going there before it was Dollywood, when it was Silver Dollar City.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Long ago. So
Go to Silver Dollar City in Tennessee. I went to it. It was like
Branson, Missouri.
Branson,
yes, that's where it was. So I feel like I can see how
It's
it is
similar.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's very similar.
yeah, very similar. Cool. So Halloween is here. I mean, we're sort of in our what we call our Hallow Geek
Sure.
season.
Yes.
That's our, I guess, made up holiday, Hallow Geek.
like
And we're getting ready to go to Mickey's Not So Scary. Now, you guys went to Mickey's Not So Scary.
We
Yeah.
And your costumes were amazing.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Thanks.
Very spot on, I thought.
I thought they were great.
As the person who made it, she's
Yeah.
very proud of it.
So you guys, for those that don't know, it was Wreck-It Ralph and
Yeah.
Penelope. Or,
Penelope
With a
von
V.
Penelope von.
Schweetz.
yes.
Yeah.
And they were, I mean,
And-
they looked just like him.
Yeah, and our friends were with us from the UK, and he was Fix It Felix, and she was Taffeta something. I don't know all the
Taffeta?
characters.
No, her
from the
name
movie.
is Taffeta. mutton fudge.
That's right. She picked it because mutton fudge. Um,
Wow.
but he actually, my friend Paul, who was Fix It Felix, he got a guy to make him like a foam hammer that looked completely like a real hammer,
The whole
just
night
covered in
security
glitter.
was like, how did he get a gold hammer?
And they
in
let him
here?
bring it in. It was
But they
crazy.
kept letting him go because they would feel it, and they were like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it was like
It like looked so
styrofoam
real.
or something.
That's so
We're
crazy.
super stoked for the new movie too. I think that's why, that's what made me think of it. I was like, "Oh, duh." You know,
Yeah.
when I started seeing all the previews for it, it just made sense.
Oh, duh,
Yeah,
Brock
that was
giant, and I'm tiny.
Candy.
Yeah.
Works out.
Yeah, I think we know some people that worked on that, don't we, Chris? The new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we had Josh Slice on here. He's the guy behind Lucas the Spider. Little videos that are on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's an animator. He's Disney.
Wow.
Yeah,
Really cool.
And yeah, he got to work on that.
Yeah, I'm
So
excited.
I know a few people over there. I don't think any of them sleep when they're working there. but-
Yeah,
Right.
right. I would imagine. That's really cool.
So did you guys get to go on the Pirates with the live pirates?
We did.
Mhm.
I liked it. It was more than I even thought it was going to be.
Mhm.
So, like, no spoilers if you don't want to hear this, if you're planning on still going.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like they're in the queue. And so once we went through the queue and saw everyone, I was like, oh, that was great. I thought that's all it was going to be. But no, they're on the ride. And that to me was like, all right. Like, I was underwhelming what I thought it was going to be. So it went over
No,
my
it
expectations.
definitely added
That's cool.
Well, it added a new element. Is saying exactly what it
It
did.
did.
But it added a new fun element that I enjoyed.
Yeah. I do wish that they could have had Jack Sparrow in there, like the
Yeah.
guy who's out.
Yeah.
So it would have been really
Yeah.
easy. You know, like that guy can't cost more than the other actors. Like,
Because he's there, right? You can meet
yeah.
Jack, so why not
Yeah.
put him in the
Mhm.
ride?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and maybe they did, but from the vlogs that I have seen and who I've talked to, and we did not have him at all.
I don't.
So
I think it's the other. They're made up. What's the pirate's name?
Character.
I forget the pirate's name that everybody's searching for.
I'm not sure.
oh yeah, they keep talking about. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, they've got like a wanted
Thinking about
poster.
certain
And all.
pirate, yeah.
Oh, well, that's some useful
But no, that
information
Yeah.
we love
for
it was-
everyone listening.
I can't remember his real name, but I watched Justin Scar's video on it, and he kept calling him Piccolo Pete. He's like, that's not his name, but I'm gonna call him Piccolo Pete. So in my head, the pirate's name
He's
is Piccolo
Piccolo Pete.
Pete.
I think that's what he is now. That's what he
Hey,
is.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're going with our families. So here's the story. The Cajuns have been planning on going for a while. And Kate, do you want to tell what you're dressing up as, or do you want to leave that for later?
Oh, I don't care. It's Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. We made our own costumes, like
Yay.
the felt and with made pieces, to put on there with the shirt. And because we were trying to figure out something that we could pack, and because everything we came up with, we're like, well, that doesn't really fit, So,
Yeah.
and then our son is going to be Indiana Jones, which doesn't fit with that, but that's what he wanted to. So.
Who knows?
Totally
Still
fit.
it was the crystal skull, and it might be the potato head.
Maybe instead of a whip, you could have like a potato peeler.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't think you'll get that past security.
Ryan, when we were trying to decide, Ryan said, you guys should be the boulder, and a snake or something like that, and could be chasing him around.
I thought
I was
that
like, I
would
don't
be funny.
want to dress like a boulder. I don't want to keep one of those big inflatable suits, but then it's like you get on a ride and you're just like, how do we do this?
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be able to collapse upon itself. Free going right.
It would have been fun to watch.
Yeah.
So we weren't gonna go because it was just like, we have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and when I looked at the prices, I was like, oh gosh, more money. And then, but my wife really wanted to go. So like the last minute, and we had another friend that said, hey, I'm going too.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's really fun
Peer
when you're with
pressure.
people. It's
And-
a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, and we haven't. We've talked. He's like a friend, but we talk on the phone and stuff, and he's been on the show, but
I'm not sure what that means.
we've never met in person. It's somebody I met through Tim, Tyler Dean freaked out.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we talk all the time on the phone. Like he like texts me and calls me. What do you think about this? All this stuff. And then he said, I'm going to Florida. I'm like, I'm going to Florida too. And he's like, the same week? And he was like, we're meeting up.
Oh snap!
We're going together. And I said, if I go to Mickey's Not So Scary with you, you have to dress up as your alter ego, Skipper Dan. He's got this character named Skipper Dan from the Jungle Cruise, and he's got. And if you haven't seen the videos, look up Tyler Dean on YouTube and his Skipper Dan videos. They're hilarious.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah,
And he recorded them
funny.
in his house, and it's like he put all these ferns and bushes. And
Yeah, it is so funny.
at the camera. It's funny.
So I told him, you got to dress up, and we got to ride the Jungle Cruise as Skipper Dan. So I thought, well, I'm like, what am I going to dress up? Because we like literally decided like a couple of days ago. And my son already has his costume for Halloween, so he wants to be a doctor. So he's going to be a doctor.
Aww.
And then my wife was like, well, I'll just wear scrubs and I'll be his nurse. And I tried to talk her into a different kind of nurse outfit, but she's like, that's probably not appropriate for Disney. And I was like, probably not.
Actually, you would have been shocked. Costumes at the party.
But and then our 1-year-old, she's got some little outfit she's wearing. But I was like, what am I gonna wear? And then I have like a part of a pirate's outfit. It's like, well, I'll just be a pirate. But then I'm like, okay, we're packing all this stuff, and I don't want to pack extra shoes. And I'm like, because I don't want to be a pirate in tennis shoes. It sort of look weird. And so I had this idea today, and I know it's probably gonna kill me. But I'm like, what if I have these Christmas Mickey Mouse legit Christmas pajamas, like pajamas, the button, like the legit,
Pajamas.
not like
Pajamas.
shorts and a t-shirt, but
Yeah.
like the legit, like they look like flannel, but they're not flannel. And I'm like,
Right.
what if I dress up in my Christmas pajamas, Santa Claus hat, and just go straight Christmas to the Halloween party? I'll probably be really hot.
I don't know.
But
So
and then,
where are the gingerbread cookies?
Yeah,
I think that the reactions would be amazing, but I would be concerned for your physical health and well-being walking around. He was very hot, even in like overalls that were like
Well, they were denim overalls.
open and a shirt.
I thought I could wear a t-shirt underneath and a pair
What
of
if you
shorts
just like
and just
vacation Santa with like a Hawaiian shirt sort of situation?
I don't have one.
Well,
We're leaving.
well,
We're leaving
one
at
of
6
these-
a.m.
Bill's got lots of
If you want a really cool down outfit, if your son's the doctor and your wife's the nurse, then you can just be the patient, and you can get
Yes.
a robe thing with an open back.
Oh,
Yeah.
back. That's thinking.
I get one of those
Nice and
those
breezy.
fake bumps to
Yeah.
put on the back of it and be like,
Give me
Yeah,
something to
there you go.
breathe.
Yeah, that would actually be cute. That's a good one.
I'm going as that no matter what. Next. No matter what my group's doing.
oh, maybe cart it off though. I don't know. There's an escape patient in the Disney World. So I don't know. I may for the first half of it go in the pajamas and then just bail midway through it. I thought it'd be funny. Go to the cast members and be like, "Could you please direct me to the hot chocolate and gingerbread cookie stands, and just see what they do." It'll be funny though.
Be good. I think you'd actually be okay because it's been decent around here at
It's
night
getting
lately.
a little bit nicer, yeah.
Yeah. Not window open yet, but
Yeah,
getting there.
I'm used to the heat here in Houston. It's so
Oh, that's true.
hot.
Mhm. But it's not as humid though.
I don't
Is it?
know. It's like when we moved here, we thought there would be difference.
It's a
but
dry.
It's it's still humid because we're still. I mean, Houston's
Down
on
where
the
he's at,
south.
it's humid.
Yeah, it's humid down here.
Well, fine. It's humid.
Gee, I'm wrong again. You inhumid.
Oh man. Anyways, yeah. So we're looking forward to it for our trip. So if you guys are around, let us know. Maybe we'll see you in the parks. Say hello.
Uh-oh.
I think we're.
I'm
Right,
sure
we come on.
we'll just look
Oh,
for the
now we
guy
got-
in Christmas pajamas.
Yeah, just look for.
There you
I'll
go.
just wear
I'll
them
just-
every day.
I'm still just on a limb. I'm gonna be looking for the guy in the patient uniform.
There's a bare bottom. That must be him.
It's gotta be.
There he is. So I mean, obviously Disney, but I like to ask this question to our guests. What is it, since we are I Am Geek,
Sure.
the show for the geek in all of us?
Ooh.
Let's throw that out there. Throw a little tagline. Anyways, what do you guys geek out about? Like, what's the thing that you geek out about in your lives that maybe people don't even know about that you geek out about?
You want to go first? You geek out on some weird stuff.
Friendly.
I would say I really like for the artist Logic. I just cannot live a day without listening to him. I don't know if you guys have heard about him at all.
Sorry, you broke up on my end. I didn't hear.
Logic.
Yeah.
Logic.
Oh,
the
Logic.
rapper,
Oh,
the
okay.
entertainer,
Yes.
artist. I geek out for him right now, and he is such a major geek that it makes me geek out for him even more. He solves Rubik's cubes while he's rapping. He even likes really geek anime type stuff that I don't even get down on, so it's really cool to see someone who has this really, really positive, awesome, powerful, inspirational message in the mainstream, who also is just I would see that guy at a Comic-Con, for sure I would,
Yeah.
So I geek out for that right now. I geek out for anything Star Wars. I have my Chewie koozie on. I saw your posters in the back. So those are my real
Those are your
geek
geek
out.
things?
I'm so pumped for Star Wars Land. You have no idea.
Yeah.
I still call it Star Wars Land. I know it's
Right.
Galaxy's Edge,
It will,
but Star
Right.
Wars
it will
Land, I
always
think
be known as Star Wars Land.
It's Star Wars Land.
Yeah.
I mean, Toy Story Land, Star Wars Land. What was it?
Avatar Land.
Right.
Yeah.
At Toys Edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Toys Edge.
What geeks me? I geek out on old school hip hop. I know way too much about it. I geek out on Star Wars, like she said, I'm a huge Star Wars.
We
I mean,
like
it
the
was
same
my
thing.
childhood. Yeah, basically we're listing the same things. I geek out hard on puzzles, figuring stuff out. That's something that's recent. I just love like she was saying, Rubik's cubes. I love getting all the different cubes and
I'll
messing
catch
with
him
them.
watching YouTube videos sometimes. There's YouTubers. I honestly don't. I'm not even sure of their names. Where all they do is try to figure out the lock quizzes. And sometimes they're 45-minute long videos, and I come in and I go, "This is frustrating," but he loves it. He loves to no, go do this, go up, go down.
I just love figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
Just little stupid stuff like that. What else do I geek out about? I geek out about YouTube, to be honest. I every couple months I'm into some new channel or something where I'm just watching everything they do constantly. Right now, who would that? Oh, clearly, Good Mythical Morning is my favorite thing right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
we
that's
love
good.
Yeah, I
Brett
watched that,
Link.
and that's brand new to us. I mean, we didn't watch it probably 2-3 weeks ago.
Well, we knew about them from their IFC show
Yeah.
that they had, where they redid all the fake commercials and stuff. But then we didn't really realize that those guys then had a YouTube channel. I'm sure we saw videos in passing, but then we realized, oh, they have YouTube channels. These guys
Yeah.
are killing.
They
it,
do a morning
slaying
show.
it.
Yeah, they're murderers.
So
They're
we just
amazing.
respect them, let alone, and they just make us laugh till we're
Oh, yeah.
red in the.
I watch them every day. Been watching them for years. They
That's
are
awesome.
Yeah, we went
hilarious.
to their stage show. last
Nice.
year.
Nice.
Yeah, Tour of Mythicality.
That was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mhm.
They're touring again.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
we got reprimanded by them or their company because we were just having fun. We're not vloggers, and we have an iGeek channel that we'll do live streams and stuff on.
Uh,
And we were at the Tour of Mythicality, and we're like, "Oh, this is so fun!" And we're just videoing stuff, and then we get this notice: your video has been removed by.
oh, no way.
And we're like, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
We
Oh, well.
weren't even it was just us recording us, and then they were in the background, and they were just like, "Nope."
And they just picked it up. Dang.
Yeah,
Dang.
we're like, "Oh well, there goes our 600 views."
So frustrating.
Hey, by now we could have had 700.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was a year ago.
yeah, but what's so cool about just finding out about those dudes, though, is there's so much to mine through. Like I'm never gonna run out of episodes.
yeah.
I can't possibly watch every one from all the years it's been going down, which I love. So there's like no cap on it.
Yeah. So are you like at the newest episodes, or are you like working your way up to the newest episodes?
I watch the newest ones and Good Mythical more, and then later in the day, like once I'm done with everything, we'll throw on old ones and just laugh.
So then
laugh.
You know of Cotton Candy Randy then, I assume.
I don't think so.
Do
we know about that
Oh.
You don't know Cotton Candy Randy?
Really not watching them in order. In order at all.
Well, I know. I'm writing that down though.
Wait until you find Cotton Candy Randy.
He was on like the past couple days.
He was on Good Mythical more. So if you watch the
Was it
show
the
out,
burrito, the cotton candy burrito?
yes.
Yeah, we didn't watch that.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
cotton
we didn't
candy
see that
burrito one. Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
saw
it's
that.
written down and will be investigated further.
He's whoever it's somebody that they have worked with them, and he just came up with this character, and so they have him on every now and then. And he's hilarious. Where we at? Oh, so you guys are both Star Wars fans. You're excited about Galaxy's Edge.
Yes.
I think because I don't live in Florida, the excitement is sort of not. It's there, but it's not there big time for me. Probably because I'm not seeing it being built.
Right.
So
yeah,
but and probably because of that movie poster behind me, The Last Jedi, sort of put a sour taste in my mouth. So I'm like, I want to go.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm not even that into like. I just have. Okay, let me just rewind and start my sentence over. I've just dreamt of being in Star Wars in some sort of way. We all have. Come on, since we were kids. And I'm not exactly like super stoked for when it opens because I know that's gonna suck.
Yeah.
For a while. And so, but I think eventually, once there's, some sort of, until they open the resort thing, then we're going to be screwed again for a while.
Yeah.
But, so I'm thinking sometime in 2035-ish, we're going to have a great day at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So,
yeah.
But yeah, just being in Star Wars, and especially I love the idea with the resort that they're going to give you a storyline basically, and you like make contacts throughout that is ridiculous and sounds amazing.
I hope it happens because I know in the past Disney especially has done stuff where it's like, this is what it's gonna be like, and then like a month later, like, well,
it's really just a crossword puzzle.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that resort if it goes the way they're planning on going. Should be pretty amazing. But yeah, being there day one. Oh gosh, I couldn't even imagine that.
I'm not.
No, we purposefully don't do that. We're trying to show our experience. We're not necessarily trying to rush and be the first one to like get something out there. So we purposely stay away from first days. Like we could have went to opening day of Toy Story Land. I think we were even there and we decided to not go and just wait. And guess what? We had such a great experience. We really did. Everyone kept on saying, "Oh, like you got right in. You didn't have to wait in a line to get in." And I no, we walked right in. So
yeah, it was really.
And then
empty
sometimes we do want to, be the first. Like we went to Ears2You pretty quick, like in the beginning. The video's still not out yet, but we went to it like at one of the first ones.
At least it'll be out before Halloween. That was the intention.
Yeah.
But like for the Halloween party stuff, the stuff that's basically the tickets are capped a little better. It's going to that is not as bad as going to a new land where it's just like everybody and their mother is there.
Yeah, it's just not enough space. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited.
But Toy Story Land, back to what you were saying with Star Wars, the reason why I think we do get excited is now that you can go into Toy Story Land, when you get to see of how much of Galaxy's Edge that you can see in Toy Story Land, it gets you stoked. It gets you, you really can see it when you walk in there, and it's like a little overwhelming that it's actually happening.
Yeah, I'm sure next week when we're there, I'm going to be in awe.
Yeah, it doesn't look the same on camera. Whenever he shows it, I'm like, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have
the intricacies when you see it, and you can just picture stormtroopers
and
like running around and stuff.
Yeah.
Ryan's going to be climbing the fences to go over it.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in my my patient's open back robe,
Exactly.
climbing the fence,
Yeah.
trying to get
Yeah.
over.
Get this man back to the
Yeah.
hospital.
Oh man.
Maybe if he's in the Santa and the PJs, that does make him a patient of sorts. I know. Like a
Well, I think
mental-
Yeah.
the gown would work that way too.
It'd be
Yeah.
super easy.
Yeah.
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 Missing a huge opportunity here.
Yeah.
Got all
Back to
built-in
the
air
sun.
conditioning, because no pants.
You can get some blood and rub it on your head. You can have a head wound.
Yeah.
I'll stop at the hospital on the way to the airport tomorrow and say, I just need
definitely.
a open back robe, please. Nothing's wrong. Just need one.
Actually, give me two. I'm gonna sweat through the first one.
Oh, man, you can tell I'm getting tired. Sorry, it's been a long day. That's like
definitely
the
worth
worst part of vacation is like trying to get everything last minute, like packed. I haven't even packed yet. I'm ridiculous.
Oh.
I know.
So when do you leave?
Oh.
We leave like at 6 a.m. in the morning.
Oh,
No way.
dude.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
I've been so busy getting like the kids stuff and all
Yeah.
that stuff taken care of, and getting our stuff taken care of for the dogs, because we have 2 dogs, so there'll be a dog sitter here. Getting all that, I'm like, oh, I guess I should pack me some clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I guess. But if I'm wearing that robe, the backwards robe, I don't really need clothes. I can
That's
just wear
all
that
you
the whole
need.
time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You'll have the
Heck,
washing
you
machine
can
in
just
the room.
Yeah,
You
DVC,
just
I will
head
have a
over to
washing
the
machine.
ER now. Head
What?
over to the ER right now, complain about something, you can get a free robe.
Yeah,
Just walk
complain about
out.
something. Oh man. Anyways, okay. So we're about in an hour. Got a few minutes left. We try to keep it in an hour. Sometimes,
All right.
sometimes we go over. But
Just admit it. You've had enough of us.
no. I was going to keep talking. I was going to ask you some other questions. Because there's like we go into a little news here, so if you don't mind, there was some stuff that came out. There's a new Star Wars series. More information has come out about the Mandalorian. So
Yeah, and this is the Jon Favreau
yes,
series.
Yeah.
I've heard a little bit about it. I love him as a director. I love the Iron Mans and stuff like that. So I have really high hopes for it. I don't even know do you know what channel it's airing on?
it's going to be on the Disney's new streaming service.
Okay, see that's the part of the story I didn't hear.
That's how they're going to get us all. They're going to be like, we're going to put all this new Star Wars stuff on our streaming service so you can pay for it.
Yeah,
every month.
totally.
Yeah.
Which we will.
Yeah,
We will.
That's right.
we will. But they had a picture of I don't know if you saw the costume, the Mandalorian
Yeah, it was
armor.
like very Boba Fetty.
Yeah, so it's supposed to take place between the fall of the Empire and the rise of the First Order.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's sort of on the outer edges of the galaxy is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I wonder why. So they can put him in
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge?
Sounds like they're putting the same words together.
Yeah.
Brock actually has a very geeky theory about Galaxy's Edge that I think
Oh.
No, it
Imagineers
can't be
should
because
do.
it's a different galaxy.
I know, but this was a better idea.
Well, I just had the idea that what if Galaxy's Edge was actually Earth from a long, long time ago?
Oh.
But it does say in a galaxy far, far away at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but who is saying that?
But far away from
Star
what?
Wars?
From where, though?
Oh, okay.
What's the starting?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's a galaxy far away, if it's on the edge of the galaxy, that would be a far
And to
away.
me, the fact that you can go in from Toy Story Land, this place that has high grass and like looks like Earth things, it would be like you could like go through Earth into.
Well,
what
not
used
to
be
mention
Earth.
they've got right there by what baseline? What's that called? That street now?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and they've still got like sort of that Streets of America vibe, like
Yeah.
with that block of buildings. So like if they wanted to, like, I know this isn't happening, but if they wanted to, they could like it could like go into like from like Earth, and it takes you back either into time
Yeah.
or this is what we've preserved from then. I don't know. That's just me.
It won't.
That's
be,
just
though.
me diving into something that will never happen.
It'd be cool. Yeah.
It would put us there.
But the
Maybe the Earth blew up and it shot the moon out, and the moon was colonized. It ended up on the edge of the galaxy. I'm getting too into it now. Okay.
Oh,
no, sorry.
going down a wormhole or a tube of you.
Tube of you. Here we go.
Tubes to you.
Is that the title of this episode? Tubes to you with ears to you.
I like.
Good.
I signed off on it.
But to finish up on the Mandalorian thing, I think it's going to be like a Western, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be
That's
a
awesome.
gunslinger.
Westworld has done well, and so they're going to try it, see if it can work for them. Because that's sci-fi Western. I mean,
yeah.
it's
Well,
great.
so is Star Wars, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
guess Star Wars is
essentially
a sci-fi
Westerns.
Western also.
Told in space. Or Earth.
Or Earth. Who knows?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
They also announced, and this is something promise that I think you might like, because I saw that you have a Lilo dress that you wear. That they have announced the Lilo and Stitch live action is going to be their next live action Disney
I
movie.
did not hear about
Oh,
that.
I didn't hear
That
that
is
either.
fantastic. How is Stitch? Stitch is going to be totally CGI'd, clearly, unless we can audition Jasper, our dog. He looks like Stitch.
It's going to be Danny DeVito in a costume.
That actually, he doesn't even need to be a costume.
Doesn't take too much costuming on that.
No.
No. Hey!
Give him some ears. We're good.
Yeah.
Go back in the
Ears.
found out the priest done blah blah blah.
I love that. That's very Polynesian, and that's very things that
What,
we
Danny
like.
DeVito?
Yeah, Danny DeVito is very Polynesian.
He is very Polynesian.
He's
First
like
thing I think of is ukuleles
Yeah.
and DeVito.
Yep, he's like a
Can you
little
do an Elvis
coconut.
impression?
Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Yeah, but I don't know much information is dropped about that. But basically, they said that this is the next live thing, which I don't know when it's going to be because they still have
A cup, yeah.
a couple others.
Dumbo. Oh, I'm gonna cry so
Yeah,
hard.
there's like a Dumbo, a Lady and the Tramp one.
Mhm.
Could be live action of that.
Aladdin's coming.
Aladdin.
Mulan.
Will Smith.
Basically, all the
Mulan,
cartoons
so-
that we grew up on are just going to be live action.
Yeah.
Can they do? Can they? Well, I guess there's already a myriad of Robin Hood live action movies,
Yeah.
so that seems kind of pointless.
Yeah.
He
But that's
doesn't
what I'd
care
like.
for them. I've liked
I
all
like 'em
of
okay.
them except for Jungle Book.
I like Jungle Book a lot.
And he liked Jungle Book, and I didn't care. I cared for all the voices. I wanted to love it.
Yeah.
I mean, Bill Murray, come on. But I liked Cinderella. My favorite one was Maleficent. I thought Maleficent was fantastic.
That was good.
But we'll see. Hopefully they can
Yeah.
step up the game a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
just wonder,
Yeah,
like,
I'm a little worried. I don't know.
Yeah.
a little
Because
worried.
we're Lilo and Stitch fans.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
got like everything in our house is like Lilo and Stitch. I don't even know if you can see behind me that brown thing is a tiki Stitch.
Yes.
Nice.
There.
So cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
We need that.
we've got stuff just everywhere in the house.
I guess the only positive thing too is that they're remaking Lilo and Stitch. There was like a time and period when people were like, "What's Lilo and Stitch?" Like it has
That
totally
is
had a resurgence
Yeah.
that I don't think they were expecting at all.
And,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
just
no.
closed down the Stitch ride, so that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Literally, our vlog that comes out tomorrow is us meeting him at his meet and greet. That is now no longer
Aw.
a ride.
Aw.
But it was fun to
Aw.
meet him.
Wah, wah. No more chili dog smells.
No,
Oh,
no.
that was disturbing.
Yeah. I just wonder, like, what, like, I know you can't use wonder, but what Walt Disney would actually think about them basically just taking all his animated movies and turning them into live action movies. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? The animation was the feat at the time.
Yeah. I feel
Now
like-
it's turning the animation into
Yeah. I feel like he'd be like, really, guys? You got no other ideas? Nothing out there?
right.
Yeah.
You're just going to use this stuff over again? Okay. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him being
I got 2 more
that.
volumes of fairy tales you could use.
Just make all the endings happy, and they're Disney movies.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other news. I'm sure. Oh, Daredevil 3, season 3. The trailer came out, and it looks like it's actually going to be good. So
That's cool. I haven't seen Daredevil.
You should try Daredevil.
Try it.
You should try it. We'll give it a
Yeah,
try.
you should try it. Give it a try.
it's probably one of the better Marvel series on Netflix.
Yeah, I've heard that. I just haven't invested time.
I think what probably has turned me off from it is the title, because the movie was god awful.
Oh,
Like, other than Colin Farrell being absolutely gorgeous the whole time, the movie sucked. I still own it because of Colin Farrell, but
It sucked so much she bought it.
it's horrible. So now that I have reputable, soundtrack. Now that I have reputable sources, I would give
the show is
the
way better than the
so much
the
better.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh, what a sad little movie. Sorry. It's Daredevil and Green Lantern. I don't know. It's toss up.
Daredevil's weird though. It's like kind of Halloweeny. He like goes into that weird vampire like shower like smoke thing.
Yeah.
Does he do that on the show?
No.
No, he doesn't have a bath like tube he sleeps in on the show.
More tubes to you. See?
Yeah.
Tubes of him. Tubes of Daredevil.
All right.
That's season 4.
And
Tubes of Daredevil.
you can't get worse than Catwoman. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
That
was
That's
rough.
the worst.
I've heard that Venom is like the new Catwoman.
Oh, don't tell me that.
That's what I've heard.
Oh no.
So I also saw though that there are Lady Gaga fans going online spreading around false reviews.
Oh, so
saying
everyone
Venom's
will
bad
A Star is
because
Born.
Lady Gaga has a movie, Star is Born coming out the same weekend, and they're like, no, don't go see that. Go see Lady Gaga. This movie's crap.
It's like
So
two
apparently-
different genres, like completely opposite genres.
Well, I don't think that Lady Gaga fans need to be doing that, because I was actually going to go see that movie tonight at 7:00 after I got off work. The Star is Born, the one with Lady Gaga.
Mhm.
And it was 4 days ago already sold out, except for the bad front seats on an opening night, on a Thursday night, not even a Friday night. So I don't think Lady Gaga fans need to be doing that at all.
Yeah, listen here, Lady Gaga fans. We know you're all listening.
Yeah, that's our fan base.
Yeah, Lady Gaga fans.
Gaga fans.
Well, that makes me feel sad for Tom Hardy, but I will still see them.
I'll still see Venom, but I don't have like high hopes. I don't know.
Did you guys watch Peaky Blinders at all with him in it? Tom Hardy's in it.
No.
I'm trying to remember if I've maybe
It's
saw
on
it.
Netflix. I ask everyone, and everyone always gives me the same answer, which is no. So I'll never.
Okay. No one's seen
But
it.
that's a
Yeah.
good show to check out.
I feel like maybe I saw one episode. I
Yeah.
don't know. I watch so much.
There's so much to watch.
That's the thing. You start a show and you're like, I don't have time for.
Yeah.
There's 6 shows right now I need to watch.
Yeah.
You know, like the bar is
Yeah.
high. You better come out swinging, or this show is not getting episode 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think
Yeah.
that's why I'm like drawn to you. Like especially lately, I've been watching more YouTube than like shows, because it's like, oh, well, this YouTube video is only 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll just watch
Small
it.
port-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like tapas.
Yeah.
And then like 6 hours later, I'm like, wait a second, I'm still watching this YouTube channel. I could have watched a movie or two.
Yeah, for sure.
I've gotten into recently these people their channel's called More J Stew. The original channel is J Stew Studios, but they have a More J Stew, and they do daily vlogs. But they build forts in stores.
Oh.
Whoa.
Like they'll go into Walmart and the toilet paper section, and they'll build a fort in the toilet paper, and they'll just hang out there.
Just you saying that made me want to do it. Like
Yeah.
it made sense. I get it.
We can build a fort here.
It's really fun to build forts.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like they've done
If you take anything from this, it's
yeah,
really fun. to
they've
build
done
forts.
overnight challenges where they'll stay in a Walmart overnight in their toilet paper fort.
Oh, I've heard about these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard about
Crazy.
that somewhere. That's
That
nuts.
is so
Yeah.
crazy.
Stay overnight.
Yeah, but they do it. But so yeah, that's become addictive. I just watch them build forts in stores.
That's cool. They bring like food and snacks, or is it just
Oh yeah,
like?
so they'll basically they'll go in the store and they'll get like rugs and chairs and stuff, and they'll build a fort inside the toilet paper, and then they'll go buy snacks, and they'll like we bought them. Here's our receipt. You know, we want to make sure nobody thinks we're stealing. And then they'll take them in there. One time they ordered a pizza, and the pizza guy came up to the front doors of Walmart and like gave them the pizza, and they took it in and they sat in their fort and ate pizza. It's so hilarious.
Wow, that's unbelievable. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, more J2You.
More J2You.
Yeah, they actually gave us a shout out on one of their videos the other week because
Nice.
I found a gun at Target. It's like a Nerf gun, but you use toilet paper, and it shoots toilet paper.
Oh wow!
Whoa.
It is the coolest
Like
thing.
it just rolls of toilet
like you
paper.
put the
or
roll,
is it like-
you put the roll of toilet paper on, and you feed it in, and you put water, and it like takes it and it makes these big giant toilet paper spitballs.
I feel like this is like very ironic that you're saying this right before Halloween, like as a suggestion to children.
Kids, get your toilet paper gun.
Yeah, like you can get way more houses that way.
Yeah,
way more.
Well, we've been it's an hour and 5 minutes. So
wow, time flies.
Time flies. But I'm so glad you guys came on.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, you guys are welcome on anytime. Maybe we'll try to do a super show. We'll get you guys and Micah and everybody on, and we'll just have
let's do it.
Time.
Sounds good to me.
But
a podcast royale.
Yes. Battle to the death. No.
How many windows do you think it can do?
Skype, you can do pretty much as many as you want.
So we could Brady Bunch it to take this full circle.
We'll have to like employ a rule. It's like, I'm going to talk now. Hold up my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. The silly rule.
We've tried that.
Yeah.
We've tried that. It doesn't work. It sits there with their finger up.
Just waiting.
We're like, why is your finger up? What's wrong with you? Anyways, thank you guys for being on. You could check. This is your moment right here. Tell people where they can find you across social media, YouTube, wherever you want them to find you. This is your time. Go ahead and shout it out.
Okay. Well, our YouTube channel is youtube.com/Ears2You vlog. The 2 is the number 2. Yep. And we are also Ears2You vlog on Twitter, on Instagram. There's also, if you watch our vlogs and like want to talk to other people, there's a group that was started by some people who watch called
the Hey Gang.
I'm just joking. The Hey Gang. Shout out the Hey Gang on Facebook. You can get yourself added to that group.
It's so awesome because people like send us pictures that like they've bought Brock's sunglasses and the bear hat, and so it's really cool to see like everyone from around the world, from Norway, and like everyone just get together. And sometimes people like will release fast passes on our page.
Cool.
It's happened like a bunch like, hey, hey gangers, is what they say. I'm about to release like 2 fast passes right now. And so people have been able to get it like from our silly little Facebook.
Nice little community.
We're not even run it.
We're not even admins on it, but sometimes we'll come in and be like, hey, shit.
But yeah, you'll just find us everywhere.
Cool.
But thanks for having us. It was like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a great time. And hopefully maybe we'll run into you while we're down there in Florida for our
I don't think we are now that you said tomorrow. That's what made me sad when you said
today.
Tomorrow, and I was like, oh no, because we're gonna be camping there, but not for another. Is it 2 weeks?
I think it's another week after
week and a half.
Yeah, we're there for 10 days, 9 days, 10 days. I don't know.
Well, maybe at the end of.
Well, then we might be showing up.
Yeah, maybe. All right, we'll hit you up.
Cool. All right. Well, this has been episode 75 of I Am Geek. Well, I can't talk now, but thanks for joining us. And
this is what we say at the end.
Yeah, this is what we say at the end, just like you guys. Yeah. But we'll probably be taking next week off, right, guys?
I'm still around, but you guys are gone.
You could do your solo episode,
Some
just Chris by himself. Actually, can you do
It's
that?
just me griping about you two. Yeah, it's just me griping about the two of you the whole time.
These guys.
Listen, I'm tuning in.
I don't know if we'll be able to record while we're at Disney because we're going to be going hard and strong.
Yeah,
Probably.
it may rain, so
If it rains, yeah.
we can go find a room.
We'll go record if it rains. Anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Join us. I usually say join us next week, but find your favorite episode next week and listen to it again.
Or
Yeah.
watch Ears2You if you haven't ever watched that.
Yeah, or watch Ears2You.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Or maybe I'll just upload another episode next week that's just like me saying, hey, for like an hour. Hey, guys.
Terrible.
All right. Also, check us out on our YouTube and Facebook Live. We will be putting videos up there all week long while we are at Disney World, Halloween Horror Nights. Mickey's Not So Scary. There'll be videos galore. So just check that out. You can find us at I Am Geek Show on YouTube and on Facebook, I think. Anyway, and Twitter.
I cannot wait to see what you dress up as. I'm so excited now.
We'll be waiting with bated breath.
All right. This has been episode 75 of I Am Geek. And now it's off to Disney World. See you real soon.